following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Jim in Palm Harbor. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Doing great, man. How you been?
Oh, great. I really appreciate you and Tommy. You do a great job, great work, and I really appreciate it. I watch you every day.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here, man. Let's go to Sylvia in Tampa. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing?
Hey, Tom. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking my call. I want to tell you thank you so much for the advice you gave me on dust yesterday. I exited when you told me, and I made a healthy profit for a very short period. So thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great July 4th, folks. We're kicking into it, baby. It's a beautiful thing. Create new agreements based on respect and love. Take the responsibility to make new agreements with those you love. If agreement doesn't work, change the agreement, create a new one. Use your imaginations to explore all the possibilities. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 74, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's down 6.5, gold contract down $11.70, trading at $12.42 an ounce. Silver down 30 cents, $15.80 an ounce. Light sweet crude holding tough, $73.88 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You had the 10-year note down 4 ticks, 120.02. 30-year bond down 8, 144.24. King dollar up 386 ticks, 94.735. The euro is trading at 116.16 to 1 US dollar. The yen is at 110.84 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? So if we go over to the SPY and take a look at the SPY, folks, bottom line, you get a sideways market. You're down 63 cents. You're trading at 270. We're going to have light volume this whole week. Bottom line is that, we haven't hit that lowest swing point yet. Which was last Thursday, 284. I expect you're going to be building cars to get down into that level. And what's still sticking out like a sore thumb is 252.90. That's your high volume low out there from the 9th of February. Now, the amazing part about the S&P, so I'm going to put the S&P cash up here when you see something. So your S&P cash, okay, we bring this back. You're going to see that the S&P cash topped out January 26th. When July 2nd, right? Now, in that context, when we take a look at it, we're halfway through the year. The S&P is up 3%. Bottom line, out of that 3%, you want to hear a number? This is like pretty bizarre, actually. So you have 10 stocks that basically account for all of the gains inside the S&P, which is only 3%. But check this out. This is pretty intense. Amazon accounts for 2/5 of that. When we talk about returns, Amazon is accounting for 36% of it, Microsoft 18, Apple 15, Netflix 15, Facebook 8. Bottom line is that it's a very narrow market. And that is something you want to keep your heads up on. NDX 100, we take a look at the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? 3 Qs out here, you're up 28 cents. You're doing 26 million shares while you're coming into 77 million. Inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness, this is what you have. Micron Tech is up 2.6%. You have INCY up 2.5%. Workday's up 2%. Taken away from it, Win is down 8.4%. This is a monster number. This is the make how numbers came in. This is taken apart its high volume low from February in a huge way. This has just gone from a price point in 2 months from $202 down to $153, and it looks like it's breaking apart. Bottom line is that this thing was sticking out like a sore thumb, going right back to $156. It blew it away today. And in a day, in a week that you're not expecting volume, well, this baby has volume on the way down. Let's go see what Las Vegas Sands is doing. LVS. Same number, monster number. These numbers were. So Las Vegas Sands blew apart its swing points out here, and you do still have February 9th that's hanging out here, $68. The high, check this out. So the high of the day of $68 of the 9th, the high 71, the low 68. You're already blown into that, and we've blown into that with more volume than we even had at that high volume low. So these gambling stocks, they're going to go attack it, and the bottom line is that if we depend on the aspect of Las Vegas Sand, Wynn Resorts, looks like it's going to blow it away. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract, they take gold south once again. Gold's trading at a price point of $12.42. You hit $12.40, and if we go take a look at this on a continuous contract, you're going to see what's laying out there. Bottom line is that you have a swing point at the $12.30, $36.50. I expect you're going to see it get hit. That being said, it's pretty amazing that the GDX is still holding up, and it is. GDX had strength on Friday. We went from a price point of $21.93 to $22.40, had strength behind it. Bottom line is that we'll see whether they can get any follow-through. The last two times that this has happened inside the gold market, when we go bring back to April, it basically broke its downtrend a couple times. Both times it failed. But, you know, we got the sign of strength, and we didn't have the follow-through. Silver. Silver got smacked out here today big time. Silver right now is trading at a price point of $15.90, and that's 10 cents higher than it was this morning. This baby was down at the $15.80 mark, and if we go take a look at silver, we put silver back in a continuous contract. Okay, so it's not as bad when you put it back. It's going into the same swing point. We're going into December of 2017. The low of that is $15.55. The high of that bar is 16. We'll see whether silver can basically save itself. The note and bond market. Note and bond market continue to say they want higher price. It's pretty amazing, actually. Notes out here. The 10-year note has only done 971,000 contracts today. That, bottom line, is really light volume as we're backing down. It was going into 1.8 million contracts. So what I do expect you're going to see, this is going to continue to build cause to try to get into that higher swing point that was established out here. Let me get the 30-year up. The highest swing point was on the 30th. The 30-year hit 148.28. Today, the 30-year is also backing down with 169,000 contracts. That's in correlation to 347,000. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar, folks, failed for the fourth time last week at the 95.070 mark. That 95.070 mark is the swing high from October of 2017. Bottom line, wants to make a run for it again. You know, you get light volume, but the thing's sticking out here. We're 250 points, ticks rally away from it. More than likely, we're going to see that basically go after it. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now. Down 53. NASDAQ is up 23. S&Ps are down 5. We're coming back with our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. We're going to be talking markets.
Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now down 46. You get the NASDAQ up 22. S&Ps are down 4. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, as we do each and every Monday at 20 past the first hour. Don't forget, folks, Steve has a great program here every trading day, 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, Mastering Probability. You can come over to our website at TFNN. Get it 30 days, money-back guarantee. Bottom line, Steve is the #1 market timer right now in the S&P 500. Steve Rhodes, what's going on?
Well, it's summertime, and it is heating up across the country.
It certainly is. It certainly is, man. We were actually lucky yesterday. We got so much rain, it actually went down to 82.
It's cool enough. I like it.
That's cool. Well, we know. We're in Florida. That's cool in Florida in the summer, no doubt.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know, it's always nice, typically, it's usually, that what's nice about those summer rains is that if it comes in the afternoon, it makes for a real pleasant evening.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
You know, but hey, it's been a scorcher across the eastern seaboard, you know, even along the Midwest out there. So they were having these 100+
wow.
heat index readings. And,
that's
you know,
crazy.
Yeah, I was playing golf with a guy on from New York on Saturday afternoon, and I said, you know, and we were just sweating because it was just so hot. And I said, wouldn't you prefer to be up in New York? No, and he said, no, he just talked to his wife. It was 91 degrees, you know, plus. He said it was cooler, actually, you know, down here in Florida. So, yeah, so it's definitely heating up. And as the stock market prepares for the 4th of July holiday, I thought we'd go take a look at the annual fireworks show that takes place in the markets.
Okay.
And as you know, I like to take a look at, you know, historically what the markets have done. In this case here, I take a look at the Dow because I have the largest number of years worth of data in my database. So let's take a look at the last 85 years. And what we can see from a seasonal basis is the stock market tends to put in a bottom in June. Now, sometimes it's just a short-term bottom. And when I say short-term, I'm not talking about a couple of days. On average, it lasts between the time period of around June 25th, if we take a look at this calendar year, which would run to about the middle 3rd week in July, and then it starts the normal move lower into the end of October. So if that's the case, you know, where are we now? or where have we been? And it actually proved the point, so we don't have to take a look at 85 years worth of data. Let's just go back and take a look at, begin with the years in 2005. So in this case here, we're going back at least 12 years. And if we take a look at the years between 2005 and 2009, I'm using the S&P here, you can see that some type of bottom had formed between the time period of June 14th and July 15th. So we've got a 30-day window out here. 2005 is 2005, 2009. If we take a look at 2005 on the left-hand side of the chart, this takes us back to a short-term bottom back around June 27th. If we take a look at 2006, that came in around June 14th. If we take a look at 2007, before the actual high was made in October, there was a short-term bottom put in right around June 27th. Even as the market was moving lower during the bear market from 2007 to 2009, July 15th, 2008, short-term bottom. And then in 2009, really the last significant bottom that we saw out there, other than the March lows, came in on July 8th, 2009. But we've got more. We will not stop there. If we can go take a look at the 5-year period between 2010 and 2014, what we'll see here is July 1st, 2010, that formed a real nice bottom out there. If we take a look at June 23rd in 2011, that formed a bottom. And what you'll notice about these bottoms is when they form here in June, what typically occurs is price makes it back to or just slightly greater than the prior swing point that's out there. And that's really important when we move to 2018. In 2012, we can see June 25th came really right in, right on time, formed a bit of a bottom there. June 24th, 2013, a nice bottom. And then June 26, 2014, there was also another bottom. But we've got to take a look at, just to wrap this up, take a look at 2015, 2016, and 2017. Even during the consolidation year of 2015, we saw July 7th bottom. Price moved back up to the prior swing point. If we take a look at June 26, 2016, price moved up to and a little bit beyond the prior swing point before there was a pullback. And then if we take a look at June 29, 2017, that formed bottom, and then the market really didn't look back since then, which takes us into today or last week or this week as we get into June. And the question is, did we see a bottom in the S&P 500 on June 28th? And if we take a look at this chart, this is a 5-hour time frame chart. And what these diagonal lines, each of the arrows are pointing to, are what I refer to as Rhodes Momentum Indicator signals. And what folks can see here is that when we apply my tools to the 5-hour time frame chart for the ES Mini, going back into the March time frame, you can see how well it's done at being able to identify both tops and bottoms. Now, it's a 5-hour chart, so this is more of a short-term basis, but we're really in a consolidating market in 2018, and therefore you really need to go down, or you should go down to some shorter time frames to try to understand the pulse of the market. Well, we had one of those bottoming signals last Thursday. Subscribers and I, we went ahead and we went long. We took a long position inside the NASDAQ 100. Now, when I go back to prior years to try to identify pattern setups that were occurring around the June timeframe, I couldn't find one for the June 2017 bottom. But I could in 2016, and if we take a look at 2016's bottom, as it was forming out here, we can see if I just leave my tool on the 5-hour time frame chart, you'll see that there was another Rhodes Momentum Indicator signal where that black arrow is, which set up that bottoming pattern. And if we go back to 2015, what we'll see over on the left-hand side of this chart here is we see the July 5th, 2000 bottom formed with the exact same pattern. In fact, what we can see, remember, the market typically forms a bottom around June 25th, moves higher to right around the time period of July 21st. Is it a coincidence that, in fact, in 2015, a Rhodes Momentum Indicator signal formed there? I don't think so. Just as when the market was moving lower into August 25th, of 2015, we had another one of those Rhodes Momentum Indicator signals. In 2014, we have the same. As it was forming a bottom, it was doing it with the Rhodes Momentum Indicator signal on its 5-hour time frame. So, Tom, if you and I, if all of our tigers and tigresses out there, we combine the 85-year analog cycle as we come into this July 4th holiday, and we do that with the Rhodes Momentum Indicator signal, as you like to say, we've got action. And if I go ahead and take a look at where we're at right now, we anticipated that there was going to be a bottom coming in. Looks like it did last Thursday. This is the June 2018 bottom. I'm anticipating that price is going to get back to its prior swing point area. And when I combine that with the spread between the spot volatility index and its furthest out futures contracts, I like to take a look at the ratio between those. When it gets above 1, just like the green arrows and yellow arrows that are on this screen, we've seen bottoms inside of the market. So I'm wishing everyone, you especially, a happy 4th of July. I'm hoping that I can add to every tiger and tigress's financial independence, and I'd like to have folks come on over and test drive Mastering Probability.
And folks, the way you do this, you go to TFNN. You're going to go to newsletters. You go to trading newsletters. You see Mastering Probability right there. 30-day money-back guarantee. Great newsletter. Remember, you can call Steve each and every day, 1 o'clock. Steve, you have a great one, safe one.
Thank you.
Happy 4th, man.
You too.
Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now down 12. Nasdaq's up 33. S&P's are flat. Some of the higher volume equities out here in this low volume market. You have, let's go to GE first. GE is the top volume number, and that thing is going south once again. So you're down 29 cents. You're at 1331. What GE has not been able to do is get above a swing point and stay above a swing point. Pretty intense, actually. Some of the other higher volume equities out here in this market. You had Advanced Micro up 8 cents. Micron Tech's up $1.70. Now, that has been a high flyer. Bottom line is that you get a bounce now with light volume after coming down off this 65 level. Right now, you're at 54. Tesla is down 540 now. Here's some action. Let's go take a look at Tesla. Tesla was up $15 this morning. We've gone from 364 to 337. Monster move here. Man, look at that move. So, yep, it opened at its highs, you know, bottom line, and took it south all day long. And the news on Tesla was that, yes, they did make their numbers, but let's see what they're saying here. So Tesla engineered a late quarter production burst with the Model 3, the pivotal model in Musk's quest to put electric cars into the driveways of mainstream consumers. Output reached 5,031 Model 3 in the last week of the second quarter, exceeding the target that he had laid out. 20% of those cars came from a makeshift line that the company built last month under a tent outside the California assembly plant. The shares fell as the release failed to settle a debate over whether the production can be sustained. Musk sent an email Sunday to salute staff for achieving the goal of 5,000 in the final week of June. The progress he celebrated is critical to the car maker's ability to sustain itself financially while pursuing the mission to transition the world to a battery-powered transportation. So it's pretty wild, this type of sell-off, particularly because Tesla has a 30% short position. This is a big number. Couldn't make the top of the consolidation, so that says, hey, guess what? This thing is going to basically try to go lower now. Big number across the boards. There's no doubt about that. You got Oracle is up 75 cents. We have Microsoft up $1. Apple's up $1.68. We have MGM, that's getting smacked too. That's down 96 cents, trading $28. Facebook is up $1.78. If we go over to Amazon, and if you, at the beginning of the program, I was talking about the aspect of just the amount of stocks that have put the S&P up into the highs, folks. It's pretty amazing because Amazon, no doubt, is the lead dog. But when you take a look at it, it's even more amazing because Amazon basically put 2/5 of the 3%. The S&P is actually up. Now, Amazon itself is up like big time. You're talking about Amazon has gone from $1,100 up to $1,706. That baby is up 45%. Guess what? If you own the SPYs, that's cool. If you don't own the top 10 stocks, that's problematic because that out of 500 stocks, the top 10 put in all the juice topside. That is what's pretty amazing. Let's go take a look at McEwen Mining. This will be interesting. One of the Tigers is saying to take a look at McEwen. So let's go take a look at this. So you got McEwen Mining on a bad day in the physical market. This is actually catching a bid. Okay, so this is what you have. McEwen's up 9 cents. You're trading $2.16. Yeah, there's someone buying it. Now, what's intriguing about this, when I had Rob McEwen on, and, you know, you can, bottom line, go to YouTube and get that clip. Because one of the questions were the aspect that this equity here has a short position of 19.62%. Now, that short position, folks, I would say, I thought it was definitely going to change since not just since the point where I had Rob on. What had happened is this, is that 2 days before I had him on, he had come out and said that they were going to do a debt financing versus a secondary, meaning, so what the difference is that when you do a debt financing, bottom line, you go into the bank, you go into the market, and you're getting money, versus diluting the stock. Okay, so the way that and this is how Rob actually answered the question too. Also, when I asked him about their chart position, he was saying, well, you know, they knew that we needed money. The market knew they needed money to basically build this mine out. Bottom line, they thought he may do a secondary. bottom line, he said flat out he's not doing the secondary. He doesn't have to because he's going to get enough on the debt structure. And himself, I believe he was buying at least 10 to 20% of the debt structure himself. So bottom line, you know, we'll see whether this is the take. It won't take much for this equity to get higher. It's great what happened out here today. The reason being is that last week this didn't perform in the aspect that actually about half of the gold stocks actually did perform. This was one that didn't. So bottom line, I like what's happening out here today inside of that. If we take a look at Agnico Eagle, this is one that did perform last week. Agnico right now is rejection lower price out here today. This is still building cause to get up into the $46 area. Right now you're at 45. Royal Gold is the one you want to watch. The reason being Royal Gold has been pushing into its swing high, and it has volume behind the move, and the number to keep your eye on is $94.34. And it looks to me like it does actually want to break that number. And if we get a break in that number, then you're going to be at its all-time high, which is $100.84. That would be impressive. If we go to Franco-Nevada, Franco-Nevada is not a bad setup either. That's down 28 cents, $72.74. We go look at Barrick Gold. Barrick had a big sign of strength. Oh, this is good. Yeah, Barrick's moving, man. So Barrick also got a sign of strength. And Barrick wants to run up to 1330. Newmont, which is the largest weighting structure, that's got action too. Newmont had a nice sign of strength last week. It's not backing off. You know, going sideways, down 12 cents, $37.50. The amazing part, there's no doubt, folks, with the amount of destruction inside the metals that these metals equities didn't get, haven't got smoked in a huge way. Platinum has continued to take a beating out here. Platinum's down $34 today, $818. Pretty amazing. That's down from $1,037 5 months ago. And if we go take a look at platinum on a continuous basis, let's see what we got here. Looks like they're not going to need platinum anymore. I love that metal too. Bottom line is that, okay, so you break, oh, I see, 1812 is the number. You break 1812, man, and we're going to be down at 761. 761 is the low of October of 08. That's when we crashed in the market, crashed in the metals. Platinum had gone from $2,300 in March down to October of 761. Monster number. Then you had a counter trend bounce to 889. The way platinum is trading right now, it doesn't look like these gasoline-powered cars need too much platinum. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 9. NASDAQ is up 35. S&Ps are coming into the green. Right now, you're up a half a point. Coming right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done. which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
The Path of Least Resistance, David White's daily market letter, gives you trade recommendations based on David's proprietary Power Law Vector indicator that put the odds of success overwhelmingly in your favor. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price for each stock and option trade. David combines his years of trading experience along with his background in technology and computing to offer his subscribers his take on the markets on a daily basis. Every trading day by 9:30, David publishes his morning issue of The Path of Least Resistance, along with updates sent out throughout the week whenever there is new actionable trading information. All new subscribers receive a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. To sign up for David White's daily trading newsletter right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now down 21, Nasdaq up 34, S&P's off 1. And let's go over to the palladium market because there's no doubt palladium started taking over basically the car market, the converter market, a good 10 years ago. Bottom line is that when we take a look at this, let me get this up right now. So this baby's getting hit out here today, you know, but bottom line, not like platinum. I mean, platinum, the thing is pretty amazing. So palladium's trading at $9.44 an ounce. And if you want to see something that's pretty amazing, so let's look at this. I'm going to do this, PA. I'm going to get this on a continuous contract so you can see the differences here. See if I can get the continuous contract. Palladium United States dollar spot. Because if you can see the difference between this, okay, so, and this, and platinum, you're going to see something that's pretty wild, man. Okay, so I got palladium. Now I'm going to go platinum. Continuous contract. Active chart. Okay. Then I'm going to update it so you can see the difference, and then I'm going to bring this back. Okay, so if you happen to be watching Tiger TV, what you're looking at right now is that you're looking at the differential between platinum and palladium over the course of basically the last 18 years. And what you're going to see is something that's pretty phenomenal, actually, because you know you have when you're looking at the platinum contract, the platinum here is the yellow lines, palladium is the white, and what you're going to see is that bottom line is that let's see, platinum was trading up at that 2006. That's 2008. No, that's not right, because we went higher than that. I see what's going on. Well, it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Pop up. Let me see this. 2000s. Well, bottom line is that you'll see that the differential is pretty amazing, folks. Meaning that you know, platinum could be trading 2001, 2002 at a price point of, you know, $400, $500, $600 that kept going higher. With palladium at that particular point was only trading at $182. Differential, huge. Will that change again? Well, the Never mind the platinum palladium deal. Palladium is much off. The platinum gold deal has been off kilter now for almost 3.5 years. So we'll see if we get any change. Right now, bottom line, there's no bids. We're going to take a look at the XAU. The XAU down today is down $10.76. This baby here, oh no, 1 second, wrong deal. I got to get this index up. Oh, thank God. Okay, you're down 41 cents. You're at 81.18. This is backing off. That has light volume. Gold Bugs Index, same type of setup inside the Gold Bugs Index. That's down 28 cents, 174. This had some big strength on Friday, got up to 175.52. Bottom line is that we're going to need some follow through coming into this week, because so the way the market's set up right now is this. Tomorrow, folks, we close at 1 o'clock for the July 4th holiday. July 4th's on Wednesday. That's going to make it a slow day Thursday and Friday. Across the world, you get a different ball game happening, okay? Because the bottom line is that they don't have July 4th, number one. Now, the markets will get slower, but if we go over to China, you're going to see China, the Nikkei, they took some monster hits last night. If we go to the Nikkei, we take a look at the Nikkei. Nikkei was down 492 bucks last night, had volume behind the move, broke a swing point. There we go. You know, we broke the swing of a 21,931. You're at 21,811. So with that setting up, that's setting up the high volume low that's hanging out here at 20,300. What's intriguing is that if you go to the yen, we take a look at the yen. Most times when you see a hit, JPY, when you see a hit into the Nikkei like that, what you're going to see is the yen move low. That didn't happen last night. Bottom line is that the yen actually got to 110.94. So we'll see if there's going to be a delayed reaction out here tonight. Shanghai also got smoked last night. Shanghai was down an additional 2.5%. Shanghai right now is trading at 27.75. This thing is a mess, no doubt. This is down in 6 months from the 3,500 number. We take a look at this on a monthly basis. What you're going to see is going right after the 26.38, which is only 150 bucks away. You break that, and then we're going to be right down at the lows, or the highs of the lows of 2008. This is a big heads up. The FTSE, we go over to the UK and take a look at the FTSE in London. FTSE in London out here today. That was down 89 bucks. That couldn't hold price. That's going to go after its lowest swing point of 7,500. DAX in Germany, a lot of moving parts. DAX in Germany. So the DAX in Germany out here today, that sideways market down 67. That's also making its way down to the March 26th swing low. Peso, the peso, PESO. In Mexico, we had an election in Mexico. Bottom line, they got a new president out there. The peso in Mexico, that's trading $19.96 to $1 US, and that baby had been up as high as 20.96. We pull this back and we take a look at it, how this is shaking out. That's the consolidation it's in. Right now, the top of that consolidation is 22 pesos to $1 US. The bottom of it is 17.45. Google, let's go take a look at Google. Google up $9, 987,000 shares traded. That's not bad, actually. Google is just starting to get into its downdraft that was out there from the 25th. Microsoft, these are going to be the high flyers that have taken everything up. Microsoft is up $1.19, 14 million shares. We go to Facebook. We take a look at Facebook. That's up 240. Netflix is up 532. Nvidia's up 495. That's going to need more juice too. But those equities are well, let's see. There's going to be more than that. I get that whole list. There's about, who else is on that list? Google, Microsoft, Facebook. I got to get that list in front of me. Bottom line is that Apple, thank you, Terry. Yep, Apple big time. We take a look at Apple. Apple's up $2. You're at $187.24. Bottom line is that it's the same culprits, and they buying them over again, and they are getting rewarded. That's what it comes down to. The ExxonMobil. This is the heads up, folks. As they get Exxon as well as Chevron, can't hold price, and we get oil at $74. Check that out, right? Wild. Dow right now trading up 19, NASDAQ up 49, S&P's up 4. Percentage-wise out here, what you have the Dow Industrials just flat. NASDAQ is the number, up 0.6%. We're coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 19, NASDAQ up 48, S&P's up 4. If we do take a look at the inside the NDX, your strength out here is Micron Tech, that's up 3.6%. Workday is up 2.5. You got INCY up 2.4. NVIDIA is up 2.2. We go take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA right now, that traded from a price point of 233. We're at 242. It's going to need a lot more juice to get up and over this 246. That's we've been this consolidation has been in place now for 6 days. You're going into 5 million. You've done 2.2. We go take a look at Intel. Intel's one of the largest weighting structures inside the SMHs. Intel out here, that's up 44 cents. That baby is coming into 45 million, and you get 20. Tomorrow, of course, what ends up happening is that you have action until 1 in the afternoon. It's going to be slow, folks. That's the bottom line. We go take a look at the XLK, the tech stocks out here. That baby's up 56 cents. We're at $70.02, and let's see, the top of that, because actually, so come back inside the consolidate. Well, it's actually, no, it's outside. That's close, man. Yeah, $70 is like where we broke out from. You came back inside 70 with 18 million, as well as 22. You're trying to get back outside it again with 11. So we'll see whether it can make it outside. The casino stocks are getting hit pretty hard. They're getting hit from the Macau China numbers come out, and those numbers, bottom line, weaker than the market was expecting. What you do have, you have Wynn breaking this consolidation that it's been in since December of 2017. And you're breaking that consolidation with volume. So this could be a big heads up inside this market, because you could make price projection wise, you're talking about down to $1.50. I mean, $100. Because bottom line, yeah, 158's the top, the bottom, yeah, 42 bucks. So that's 112 approximately. And right now we're at 153. So you're at a big number. Stay right there, folks. We're coming back with some numbers after the close. We have the Dow Industrials up 23, NASDAQ up 50, S&P's up 4.5. We're coming right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Oh, look who we have. It's a beautiful thing. Look at our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take him by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay.
And it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But
yeah.
Holy I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. Doing your best means to take action on your ideas. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon their ideas, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. And what's going to be pretty cool, folks, at 20 past the hour, I'm going to have a man that has taken action on his ideas. It's going to be, our guest is going to be one of the first brokers that put up a beautiful house in Bel Air Shores in Florida, and they are willing to take Bitcoin. So we're going to go over that with Naheed and see where that thing is shaking out. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 35. points. You had the NASDAQ up 57, S&P's up 6. Gold contract down $12.20, trading at $1,242 an ounce. Silver down 30 cents, $15.79 an ounce. Neither one of those can catch a bid, folks. If we go over to that gold contract, what you're going to see, April 14th, gold's trading at $13.65. Right now, you're at $12.42. You're coming into the lowest swing point. Lowest swing point that we're talking about out here, you have 12.36. And the bottom line is, we break that 12.36, it's going to be trouble in paradise here, because you get the next one down is 11.86 to 11.36. So you're talking about a big number here. If we go to the GLD and we take a look at the GLD, that trades at 10% of the price of gold. You're going to see that's trading at $117, down from 129. We take a look at that and we put that back. What you're going to see is that's into the swing point right now, which is the 117.40. Now, we came down to 117.40 right on the nose today. That is the swing point from the week of the 12th of February of December 2017. We did that with 11.9 million versus 37. And that 37, however, is a weekly basis. So you're actually coming into that kind of hot. Bottom line is that that could be a problem inside the metal contract. Silver. What do we have with silver? Silver also couldn't catch a bid out here. Silver traded to $15.80. And if we take a look at that silver contract, what you're going to see, the differential inside the silver is that the silver contract does have a, hasn't broken the consolidation that it's in. Bottom line, that the bottom of that consolidation is $15.15. That we were down there on July of 2017, last July, actually, a year ago. So we'll see how that baby shakes out. What we do have inside the equities, they still held up. Pretty amazing that they held up, actually. The GDX was down 23 cents, 31 million shares traded. We went topside on Friday with 53 million. So they continue to want higher price. If you do look at the couple of the larger weighting structures inside that, you'll see that Barrick Gold flat today, $13.12. That's the second largest weighting structure. Newmont Gold is the largest weighting structure. That went sideways also. That was down 16 cents, trading $37.55. Notes and bonds continue to want higher price. So we have holiday trading week. Tomorrow the market's closed at 1 p.m. Closed on Wednesday, of course, July 4th. Thursday, Friday, I expect that's still going to be slow. If we take a look at this 10-year out here today, you're going to see the 10-year traded up to 140.14. You closed 120.14. You closed at 120.02. Had light volume. You're backing down with light volume, backing down with 1 million versus 1.6 million. That still wants higher price. We take a look at the 10-year. The 10-year right now is yielding 2.866. In the last 3 months, the low has been 2.7. The high is 3.1. King dollar. What do you have with King dollar? Okay, so we know King dollar is moving markets right across the world too, folks. That's the bottom line. You have now when we look at our own dollar index, okay, the bottom line is that the index is made up of different structures, meaning the euro is the largest weighting structure, like 60%. The yen is next. That being said, the dollar against some of these currencies flat out, meaning currency pairs, has been much stronger than the index itself has been. Today what we did, we're up 301 ticks. You've done 15,000 contracts. Now, that's light contract volume getting back up to the highs. I do expect it's going to get tested. We had come down on Friday with 28,000. That was the first time that we actually came down off the highs when it was testing the October 2017 high of 95,070, and you did have volume off the high. So bottom line, I do expect you're going to see another test this week. The real question is going to be, can it hold that higher test? Overseas last night, Asia got smoked. It got toasted and roasted in a big way. You had the Nikkei down 2.5%. Shanghai was off 2.5%. You had Taiwan off 2%, right across the board. What's intriguing here is that the yen didn't get stronger as the Nikkei fell apart. So we'll see how this shakes out tonight. Normally when you see the Nikkei down the types of numbers that you have out here, I mean, the Nikkei was down, I believe, 500 points. Let me just go pull this up again. Yeah, we're down 492 points. I mean, this thing broke a consolidation that has been in since April of 2018. You had volume behind the move. The Nikkei bottom line now wants to run down to this 21,000, which were 21,080, and to get back over to the yen. Most times when you see that the Nikkei takes conniptions, you are going to see the yen get stronger. Now, that didn't happen last night. We'll see whether there's going to be a delayed reaction in this. Right now, the yen is trading at 110.83 to 1 U.S. dollar. Now, as the yen goes higher in price, that means it gets weaker to the U.S. dollar. Normally, what you see is that when the Nikkei gets down to 2.5%, which it did last night, bottom line is that most times what you're going to see is that Nikkei will go higher in price if the yen is getting weaker, and that's what was actually happening last night. So it was just the dramatic difference. Germany says they got to deal with the migration clash with Merkel is resolved. That should put some juice into the pound. I expect we're going to start seeing some movement in that pound. You just had a little pop. We just went from a price point. Let's see what we did. We just went from 116.16 to 116.43. Stay right there, folks. We got a special guest coming back. We are going to be talking Bitcoin. We are talking a beautiful house on the beach, and he is marketing it using Bitcoin. Coming right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom Tom takes your phone calls. Now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We have Bitcoin trading out today, up $700. We are at 6618. You know, we of course we talk a lot about cryptocurrencies in general, and bottom line, right down the street from our headquarters and actually where we live, Nahid Al-Hassan from Sankey Realty. He is a first, right? Bottom line, folks, in the state of Florida, he put a Gulfront Tampa, well, actually a Bel Air Shores beautiful home up for sale at $4.1 million and is going to accept Bitcoin. Nahid, welcome to TFNN.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely. You know, when I first saw this coming across, so talk to me. I mean, my understanding is that, you know, you did this because, you know, the house is a beautiful house, but a realtor's job is what? To get as many people to look at a house as possible, right?
I agree. I think our job is to market the property. That's what we are. We're realtors second. We have to expose the home as many buyers as possible, and if cryptocurrency is one of them, so be it.
Yeah. So walk us through, first off, and you know, Bel Air Shores itself, folks, is a unique place because what happens is they actually own the sand. I actually know your mayor quite well, Bob. So it's a small world. So walk us through how this would work if someone decided that, you know, they call you up right now, maybe someone that's listening, we have a lot of crypto people listening, and say, okay, man, I want to buy this for $4.1 million. How would you gauge the price of Bitcoin versus, you know, before you'd close on the house?
Okay. So what we would do is, of course, we would take deposits normally. Like any currency, we take euros, pounds, Canadian dollars, doesn't matter.
Sure.
At the time of transfer, the contract's written in U.S. dollars, so it has to be funded in that dollar, no matter how much it swings in the currency itself.
I see. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's smart, man. I like what you did here. So when you got, and folks, he got some great publicity. I mean, there's no doubt, man. When I read what you did, I said, this is so smart. It's amazing. So what type of calls have you got?
I've gotten a lot of people that are under the age of 18 that are multimillionaires.
Wow.
And when the price was $17,000, $16,700, I advised them I can't talk to them. And their parents are still working day-to-day jobs, and they don't even know their sons or children are millionaires at this point. So, I mean, I've had a few people that mine Bitcoin in Orlando that are looking to purchase a home, but they want the price to be over $17,000 to $20,000, and I think the offers will start rolling in. I'm trying to build myself as a community currency realtor, Bitcoin realtor. So when prices go up in any currency, I can help them convert that money into whatever assets they need.
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting, just getting it converted. I guess the aspect of it, I can absolutely see as a marketing point, and as a realtor, you know, you can tap into that community, right? And that's a real deal because they can basically turn it into cash also, right? Correct.
Yeah, I work with a bank in the United States that's regulated by the SEC, and they can convert up to $5 million a day and within 24 hours.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's and so let me ask you this: on the aspect of properties in our area in general, euros, Canadian dollars. What is the correlation? What is the percentage rate that comes in here?
The exchange itself is still fluctuating. It operates like a regular exchange, so it uses the euros conversion rate. So the price is still, there is a difference in euros and dollars when you're buying Bitcoin as well.
Sure. No, what I mean by that is that let's say Europeans coming in, you know, buying a house, or Canadians coming in buying a house. Is it 5% of the market, 10% of the market? Where is that stand?
I think about 10 and 15% are overseas purchasing them. But I think also the majority of the cryptocurrencies are in Southeast Asia and China. That's where the bulk of the currency there is at this point.
Yeah, and now how do you get that Chinese money over here? That's cheap money for them, man.
Well, not China. They use cryptocurrency. There's a lot of them that have, there's billionaires that have cryptocurrency still today.
Yeah. So, you know, looking at this place, what happens, if you could, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about Bel Air Shores?
Yeah, sure. Bel Air Shores, Bel Air Beach is the 90210 of this area. And then it's hop, skip, and a jump from Clearwater Beach, the #1 beach in America by Yelp. It's it's the only area that's not transient. It's all a close-knit community. It's only so many homes, and it has beautiful beaches, as you can see as well.
Yeah, good old Ron Howard built a monster down here, folks.
Yep.
And it's,
yeah,
it's
25 million.
It's a beauty. Yeah, 25 million. Imagine
1.25 acres.
I know, man. You gotta love it. So when you have this for sale for 4.1 million, right?
Yes.
Now, when you're looking at this, did you expect that they're going to buy that at 4.1 million? And I know it was a student of Frank Lloyd Wright. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
But even with that, do you think they'll end up being a knockdown and they'll build another house there?
Well, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Half of the people want it, and the other half, people downsizing like the home. People that want a bigger lot would like to knock it down, of course.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that whole there's like what 67 or 87 houses there. That's all there is, right?
That's it. Yep, very not too many homes. Yeah, half-acre lots as well. It's very unusual on the beach.
Half-acre. And the folks that own this house, how long have they owned it?
A little bit over 2 years.
Oh, so it's a flip. Interesting.
No, it's not. It's the gentleman is moving from Ohio down here. Okay. And so he's not in a hurry to sell. So that's why I've brought him multiple offers already at this point, and he's just wanting one closer to what he's asking.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and
it's gotten exposure.
Yeah, it's all about exposure, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the real estate market in general in Pinellas County right now?
I think it's we have a lot of New Yorkers, Chicago's, people from California moving here because of taxes and for the cold weather. Once they come down, they just can't go back, and compared to their markets, it's a bargain. This is the cheapest home on the block, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, there's if you Google, folks, Bel Air Shores, you'll see there's some beautiful houses there, and everything's beautiful about it. The landscaping, the streets, the beaches, the whole ball of wax. And
you can even Google 120 Gut Boulevard. You'll see the whole neighborhood too as well.
Yeah. Have to love it, man. You know, it's going to be intriguing here to watch, as you just said, that where we do live, folks, that sounds like it's expensive, but it's very inexpensive for what you're getting versus what you're going to get in Boston or Chicago. Well, not Chicago, Boston, California, New York, Washington, D.C. There's no doubt about that. Or just even the other coast, right? We're so much less expensive than even the other coast.
And don't forget the tax benefit. The unlimited homestead that we have here in Florida is unbelievable.
Yeah, the tax thing is a big deal.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Well, listen, we appreciate the update. I look forward to maybe having you on and give us a couple, tips inside the real estate market in the whole Tampa area. What part of this Pinellas County do you like the best?
I like the Clearwater Beach, Bel Air area. They're both. It's and the Bluffs are phenomenal area as well. And I think I'm educating people on my blog on info.bitcoin.com to show them how it's being used in the real world sense of the Bitcoin and in real estate as well.
Okay, hey, give me that blog again. What is it?
Yep. Info.bitcoin.com.
Oh, that's easy to remember. Info.bitcoin.com, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's the reason why I started the blog is because they were concerned about taking the money itself, and I wanted to educate people on this. And I think since December, I've had 100,000 readers a month since I started.
It's awesome, man. Huge.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Naheed, we appreciate the education. Look forward to having you on again.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks so much, man. Have a great one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Come right back, folks. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank
Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. So if we go over what you're going to see out here, this is kind of intriguing. But I just want to show you something how. So it just got reported on the CNBC that the Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross said in an interview on CNBC, I guess a little while ago, that he did short 2 additional equities, Air Lease and Owen Financial Corporation in May. Ross said he executed the trades to avoid any impression that his financial holdings represented a potential conflict of interest and that he had realized no profit or loss. These shots are a technical way of disposing of the stocks. And I totally agree. I believe what he's saying, folks. The reason, now this is where what I don't quite understand why so many folks end up losing a huge amount of money when they actually either have options on stocks or, and we can keep it basically with options. And what they don't do is that they don't get delta neutral. I believe it's only a short story, it just come out. But I believe what he's doing is getting delta neutral. And what that means is this. So it says that he sold these in May. So if I just go into May, what you're going to see, the last 6 months, the high of Air Lease is $50. The low is $40. So if you go into May, said he sold them in May, so let's say the high is 45 in May. It's 41 now. Well, what happens is that if he has options and it takes so long in order to deliver the actual equity to him, this is a way that you go delta neutral. And what delta neutral specifically means is that you long something, you short it at that point. That means that the position is really closed. Now, the difference is this, is that the difference would be if he doesn't have the actual certificate in his hand, he can't close it. That's what I expect probably happens here. But that happens to a lot of folks that get a lot of stock in companies, and this is where the company should educate the investors or the people that are working for them that you can do this, and this is a very smart, and technically it's the way to do it, because once you get the certificate in your hand, what you're going to do is you're going to simultaneously basically close your short And what does happen, and this is what gets really cool on this, is that you could, let's say that you had a position that you had 50,000 shares. Well, here's your certificate for 50,000 shares. Now you shot 50,000 shares. Guess what? You know you close that? All you have to do is you send the certificate back into the company, closed it, done. Cost you nothing. The second one that he did out here, let's go take a look at this one. The second one is, let's see. Where am I? Here we go. Let's see. This company here, man, he probably good at this company because this company almost went out of business. This is OCN, Owen Financial. And let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I got this. Okay, so that's a $4 stock. He did this in May also, same deal. So this went from 480, it's at 406. So that's what I suspect is going on there. Let's go to Jose and Brandon. We're going to be talking the GDX. What's going on, brother?
Yes, Tom. Hey, Tom, watching gold try to catch a bid on the upside is like watching a glacier move.
It's probably worse because at least the glacier moves. We're moving the wrong way in the gold market, right? No doubt.
Yeah. Now, question. You're looking for Feb 9 lows to be hit. Why is that? Why would you be thinking gold? What's your rationale? Gold is going to move higher when it's in lockstep with the Dow, and you're looking for a February 9th, the Feb 9 lows to be hit?
And the S&P, you mean?
Right.
It's just that inside the S&P, I don't know how many S&P stocks have already hit it, but a lot of them already have. You know, it's
okay, but the February 9th lows is a long way down. Why would gold go up? When gold is only going up when the Dow goes up and down with the Dow, up and down.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, I'm as to the aspect of can the S&P go to this number down here that we're talking 2532 and gold go higher? You know, I hear you loud and clear. And what he's saying specifically, folks, is that we have seen both of these markets go together, meaning if the S&P really gets hurt, gold can also get hurt, you know?
Right. Look, it was exciting to watch Friday morning, Newmont and GDX. I got them both for call options on them. It was exciting watching them break out. I mean, I don't know who the operator in there, Morgan Stanley doing block trades? Who knows, right?
It was someone because I think it was more than one person because what you had there, folks, is this. You had buy-in come in the market, and it came in a pretty good way. In fact, at the close out here today, you're Newmont, right? Someone came in and bought 496,000 shares, which is pretty impressive, man.
Really?
You know, let me go to ABX for a second. Because
the GDX, the ETF.
Oh, yeah, no, I know that. But I'm just saying that, you know, Newmont's the largest weighting structure. Barrick Gold's the second largest. And see, they came in and they bought both of these at the close today. They bought 314,000 in Barrick.
See, something is brewing. Something is brewing because they're bucking the trend. Look, Friday, it was impressive. It looked like Whirlaway breaking out of the gate in the 1941 Kentucky Derby. They were busting out of there quick.
They were. We just got to... So what has happened is this. We've had this happen 3 times since the high of April. Now, each time, we haven't had follow-through. So bottom line is that that's what we need. You know, we broke that downtrend May 2nd, then it gave it up. We broke it again on May 24th, and we gave it up. We broke it again on, what, June 14th and gave it up. So, hey, it's...
I was looking for a decoupling on Friday, gold going up and finally breaking away from the Dow, because the Dow gave up 200 points at the end of the day.
Yeah, it did.
And it looked like a nice decoupling.
Yeah. And listen, it's about this dollar. This dollar, now, this is what we have happening. Now, this just happened, folks, okay? In Germany. What happened in Germany is let me get this news. So They were they thought that Merkel could basically fall apart, that government might go down, and they just announced literally 15 minutes ago that German Chancellor Angela Merkel and her Bavarian sister party resolved the clash over migration policy, signaling the end to a coalition split that had risked bringing the government down. Now, when that got announced, we just had the euro basically go topside. You know, the euro just got to pop up, the dollar just got to pop down. That's what we need. The euro just went from 116.16 to 116.42, and that's without that market being active. So that market's going to get active in a big way at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's you know. We'll see where this...
Tom, if the dollar goes to 88 and gold keeps descending, you're going to be pulling out your hair what you have left.
Yeah, I won't have any hair left, man. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools, as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up, finished up 35. NASDAQ up 57. S&P's up 5.5. Inside the Dow Industrial, strength versus the weakness out here. Let's go take a look at it. So your strength was Walgreens. That was up 1.8%. Now that's a vicious dead cat bounce. This equity got absolutely smoked last week when Amazon come out and bought PillPack. Walgreens went from $68 down to $61. You get an ABC structure on the way down. Blew out a B point. Has volume behind the move. This baby is in trouble. The second largest weighting structure, well, actually, let's go to the point structure, because the points inside the Dow Industrial mean more than the weights, because you have a price-weighted structure. So Goldman Sachs put 18 positive points into it. United Health put 14. Apple put 14. Taken away from it, Chevron. Chevron, 14 negative points. Walmart, 11. Nike, 9. 3M, 8. Now, if we go over to Chevron, there's a monster disconnect here, folks, and this is what it is. We take a look at the physical oil market. It's strong like bull. You're talking about, we get oil trading at $74. We take a look at this at the last 6 months, and what you're going to see, 5 months ago, we're at $56. Right now, you're at $73.99. Bottom line, when we take a look at the Chevron, Chevron just can't hold price. It's pretty amazing, actually. And it's not just Chevron. It's Chevron as well as Exxon. The two largest companies out here inside the oil market. And we're talking about large, these are the largest integrated oil companies, bottom line, almost in the world. The disconnect is just kind of over the top. Exxon right now is trading at 81.76. You know, you basically bring this baby back. You know, your high is $104. That was generated in 2014. Hasn't been able to do a thing since then. And you have to wonder why, okay? Chevron today, same setup. Chevron backs off the highs. Well, it doesn't back off the highs. It doesn't even get close to its highs, actually. The Chevron high is at 135. You're at 124. So that's something you want to keep your eye on, because we'll see whether that's a telling point that we are getting near the highs inside the crude market. Crude right now, if we take a look at it, let's put this actually on a continuous contract and see what we're pushing into. So volatility in spades. We take this back, we'll take this back 20 years. What you're going to be looking at is this. And 20 years goes faster than most of us actually think out here, which is just pretty amazing. So we go back, right now we're trading where we were trading in 2006. August of 2006, we're at the same price point, 73, 75 bucks. You know, we got down to $49. The high was in July of 06. We come down to a low of $49 in 07. And then you take off topside in an incredible way. We took off topside in January of 07 and went straight up until, for 1.5 years, $147. That was in July of 08. And then you talk about a collapse. It was a total collapse. We got down, we went from $147 down to $32.40 in 08. You get another huge expansion of price. By May of 2013, we're up at the May of 2011, rather, we're up at 114 bucks. Goes sideways for a couple of years, and then basically gets downtown again till last year and hit a price point of $26 in February of 2016, 2 years ago. So the way we're set up right now is this. You're coming into the lows that were established out here in 2011. That's the $75 area. We were there for 3 months, as well as the low that was established in June of 2012. That was $77. We'll see if that's going to give it any flack. You know, most times, if we dig into this $75 area, then that does set up that listen, you can go to $107. Where the disconnect comes in, once again, is that when you take a look at this XLE, it's like, okay, imagine you're in the oil business. You have an equity that you know is one of the largest producers of not only raw oil, of gasoline, of distillates, of all of the above. Why can't you get going? Well, the market itself, bottom line, is saying that, guess what? It doesn't think that oil is going to stay at this higher price. So it's going to be wild watching this thing shake out. The real question is going to be, does it come out of nowhere and then just fire downtown? You know, thus far, what has happened is that the economy's busy. We're using a lot of oil. We're using a lot of gasoline. In fact, let's go over to the gasoline market, because the unleaded market actually did start giving it up last week. There's another differential. So unleaded today was down another 2%, 4.5 pennies. The unleaded market now topped out May 22nd at $2.26 for unleaded wholesale gas. If we bring this back and we take a look at the unleaded market, let's see where we go here. Oh yeah, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have a shot on this oil topping out here. This is what it is. So the unleaded market has a different chart than the actual barrels of oil. And that would make sense because the bottom line is that you get the barrels of oil. We don't use a barrel of oil, right? We use the products off the barrel of oil. So the oil has to get cracked in order for us to use it. What's giving the unleaded market a conniption is $2.18. We spiked it in May, but we closed underneath it. We hit 228. We end up closing at 216, and that sets up lower price. So this is pretty cool watching this thing shake out, because that is saying that the unleaded market is going to continue to pull back. And bottom line is that that's what we as consumers actually use. Let me see what the distilled market is, which is going to be, so heating oil and jet fuel, that also came back 2.3%. That's 215. Same type of setup. That's 215 off of 229. So both of them seem to be running about the same. Let's go over to now. So you have a differential inside the price of physical oil versus the XLE versus the energy market. If we go to the XLF, bottom line, we're going to go to the financials. Why the financials? Well, the financials broke its consolidation last week, folks. Okay, it broke down, hit $26.31, broke the high volume swing low at this $26.76, and that is with the case that the Federal Reserve, bottom line, continues to say, listen, short-term rates are going up, and we're going to find out on Friday, I believe, that the Fed funds minutes come out. Let me see the minutes. I believe they're out on Friday of the last meeting. And this is going to be a heads up. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So, yeah, July 5th. Awesome. Second. It's second. Oh, this is cool. Actually, Thursday. So this is the meeting from June 13th. We're going to get the minutes. And now that's going to be a big number, you know, as to how many more short-term rates and when the Fed is thinking as of that meeting on June 13th that they were going to continue to go up on the short-term rate. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We had Tesla come out. They made their 5,000 cars a week. Bottom line is that Tesla had opened up $15 this morning, and guess what, folks? Couldn't handle it. Sold off. We went from 364, you're at 335. He made his mark, but the bottom line is that there's going to be more selling pressure, it looks like, on Tesla. When you take a look at markets in general, bottom line, July 6th is the big number for a lot more tariffs and or taxes. It's the same thing coming in, folks, and you can expect you're going to see the battles lining up. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which bottom line is that that's a conservative group, they basically just come out and said tariffs are beginning to take a toll on American business, workers, farmers, and consumers as overseas markets close to American-made products, and price increases here at home. The U.S. Chamber President Thomas Donahue said, now these are the states. Now this is going to get really interesting. They have 3 million businesses inside the chamber, and they are the largest lobbying group in D.C. And bottom line is that, as I said at the beginning, that's normally a Republican group. Bottom line, these are the states they're saying that right off the bat they have a $1 billion problem. Texas is number 1. Alabama is number 2. South Carolina is number 3. Michigan's number 4. Pennsylvania's number 5. And Wisconsin's number 6. Texas and Alabama, South Carolina, Michigan, huge numbers, and I suspect a lot of that has to do with what they're saying has to do with the amount of automobile facilities that are actually in those states. The ironic part with the European automakers, which are in Alabama, bottom line is that their BMW as well as their Mercedes, which high-end cars, they sell more of those than anyone inside China for high-end cars. But guess what? The bottom line is that they're made in the United States. They go to China. Both of those companies are going to get hit both ways because of the fact that they're getting hit in Europe because of the tariff deal, but they're particularly getting hit because those cars are made in the United States, even though they're German cars and they're getting shipped to China. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Look forward to speaking right back here tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, the Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.